Hello, and welcome to a presentation on a new library program. So, my new library program will be an escape room, and I'm going to explain what it's about and its objectives. So, it my program is going to be a literary escape room. So, the program will consist of various escape rooms that students can go through in order to learn more about the books they are reading in class. The makerspace room will be utilized, and there will be various clues that students must solve in order to get out of the room. Each group will be timed, and the team who escapes in the shortest amount of time will win a prize. So, objectives for the escape room are: by the end of the escape room, students will be able to understand characters and their motives. Students will have reinforced the knowledge they have learned in the classroom, and students will gain an understanding of literary elements such as plot, setting, and themes. So, for example, last semester, a group of students read Holes. So, for an escape room on Holes, we would do like a treasure chest, we do things relating to the outdoors, different clues to help them escape the camp that they're in. And perhaps they're trying to find a character, like Zero goes missing in Holes for a little bit, Zero and Stanley, so they can be trying to find them, and in order to find them, they'll be able to escape. So things like that for the escape room. So here's what I'm going to be discussing in this presentation. So the budget, target audience, benefits of the program, and the rationale and the impact. So the budget. So for the escape room, I am requesting $1,000. So the items I will need are props for each escape room. So as this is a year-long escape room, we will be doing different ones depending on the book. So I'll need props for each escape room that we do throughout the year. Then a speaker I can put in the room. I will also need a walkie talkie or some other device that I can connect to the speaker so I can speak with students if they need help or hints while they are in the room. Lastly, I will need various prizes that range from candy to literary items for students who win. So, my target audience. So, for this program, my target audience will be 6th and 7th grade. So, these grades have an additional English class called Literacy Workshop where they read a book every few months. So, I would model my escape rooms after the books they have read to help them build upon what they have already learned. So, benefits of the program are: students get to immerse themselves deeper into the world of the book. The escape room will make students use critical thinking skills to escape, and the escape room will aid students in learning to work in a group. So here's a rationale for the program. So I looked at three different research papers. So, in the first one, in an article titled Conducting Educational Escape Rooms During a Global Pandemic, the research compared and contrasted escape rooms done face to face versus online through Zoom. So, the results found that there were a lot of communication problems with the online escape room. And then participants also found it was easier to explain the puzzles and draw on the paper provided. And they also, in that paper, they also discussed how many students didn't want to turn on their cams, so that also created more issues in discussing things as a group and nonverbal cues. And so they found that the in-person escape rooms were a lot more successful because there was more participation and students were in the same room together. So, rationale for this for research paper number 2 is in an article titled The Mystery Room: Discovering the Flexibility of an Information Literacy Based Educational Escape Room. The researchers had undergraduate students enter an escape room to help them gain a better understanding of different information formats to aid in research. So the study found that first year students were more enthusiastic. The escape room was made to have students win, and after students completed it, they felt they had a better idea of library resources and how to use them for their research. So this one was in a university, and it was mainly focused towards first year students, just to kind of help them understand the different formats that information can be found, like journal articles, books, newspapers, like magazines, like things like that, to help them streamline their research and have a better understanding. So here's the rationale continued. So for research paper number 3, in an article titled A Review on Use of Escape Rooms in Education, Touching the Void, researchers analyzed the use of escape rooms in school settings. The study found that students found enjoyment and motivation as positive outcomes of the game. The study also found that teachers are becoming more creative with escape rooms and are incorporating 21st century skills into the rooms to provide more engagement among students. And so each of these research e-papers did a big deep dive into escape rooms, and I think a great way to begin the program, would be to do an like how the research paper number 2 did one, like to help students with research. I think I could do for my first escape room, I would do one introducing students to the library so they understand what is available and what resources they have that they can use. And then from there, to get a basis for the escape room, we would go into the different books that they would be doing, and we would do escape rooms based on that. So, measuring the impact of the program. So, at the end of each unit, students take tests over the material they learned from the book. So, after the test, I will view the scores and see if the program was successful in aiding students in their understanding of the novel and its components. Another way I will measure the impact is to provide a survey where students and staff can give me feedback on the program. They can discuss things they liked and things they didn't. Feedback will help me to know what to focus on to make the program better for next time.